Alright, for this next episode, I'm going to show 3 different gameplays, kind of a medium, not too aggressive, not too camperish, and then 2 others. So this one I'll be using Vector CRB, 4-grip extended mags. I've got quick draw, agility, steady aim, dead silence, awareness, and sit rep. Running a UAV, dog, and a helicopter. So this can be the medium aggressiveness, and I start out pretty aggressive. So this is my first game on my new computer. It's a lot of it's the same computer, but I got a new solid state drive and I reconfigured a bunch of stuff. Put Windows 7 on it because I could not take any more Windows 8 glitches. Been using it since the day it came out and finally gave up on it. So I'll start out here, and you'll notice that I continually am correcting. I snap left, I snap right, I over snap left, I snap right, I snap up, I snap down. You'll see lots of little extra corrections. So there's lots of big movements, short little movements. What's that mean? Well, I like playing with high sensitivity. Why? Well, because I like to be able to turn around, do a 180 or more, and without having to move my wrist at all. So I just use my fingers here. It gives me a little more control, and I'm not moving my arm that way. Like I said, new computer, so a couple of bugs. For example, my sensitivity is just a little bit too high compared to what I'm used to. So I'll give it a little test here and decide that, you know what, we'll go for it. I think this feels better. Get my kill. I feel like I killed this guy, but apparently not. So this is playing a little bit on the wild rush side, just trying to get a feel for my computer. So I ran out there in the open there, went for a long range kill, which is not ideal with a moderate range weapon. For example, the Vector. Short range is pistol, shotgun, some of the other submachine guns, but this one I can do long range shots with usually. And I just totally didn't see that guy. Okay, finally got a decent kill. Heard that guy. Keep an eye up there. They're almost always on top of the coffee station. So it's pretty common. You start climbing up here, somebody over here starts shooting at you, and you jump down and get him. You just make him climb up on top. So that was a triple kill without having to reload. The reason I use extended mags is for that very reason. Is if I had to reload continually, either they would have come in on me, or would have to have gone prone and they would have been moving out of this spawn, which I just ran into. So that is one thing about this particular gameplay, is you don't necessarily want to just sit in their spawn. However, you see what I'm doing is I kind of run up the middle of their spawn and then I veer left to right. And then I kind of control that side and leave the rest of the right. Although now it looks like the spawns kind of rotate towards the restaurant. But what I want to do is get them in a small area, kind of spawn trapping them. You think of it like I'm rodeoing. I'm trying to contain their spawn so that I don't have to worry about larger sections of the map having enemies in it. This becomes a problem is when your friendlies try to break up that spawn by just running into the middle of them. Even if they don't get many kills or any kills, they still run into issues of spawn flips and stuff. So by controlling the spawns, pushing the spawns into one narrow area, it gives you a tactical advantage. And there's a larger portion of the map you just don't have to worry about. You run freely through. Keep an eye out, but without having to be on extreme caution kind of stuff. So I was trying to hold them at the restaurant, but these two guys ran over here. They're trying to hold them at the house. They're probably spawning at the coffee shop now, so I'm going to kind of head over there, but I want to make sure the coffee shop, or they're at the coffee shop and not over on this back side. So, one guy, and I checked this corner, but I didn't check it enough apparently. And usually I run through there, but for some reason that time I thought, oh, I'll try something different. I think there's a guy to my right. Sure was. Finally getting my aim good with this new mouse. This is, it's not bad. It really didn't change that much, but I was able to get better video streaming to work because the AMD software does not support Windows 8, and the native video streamer, video recorder stuff seems like it works better than the open broadcast software alternative. We got a dog finally. Not camping coffee shop anymore, which means they're probably at restaurant side. But I don't want to run up the middle. The middle would have made sense if somebody tried to knife me or something, so I turned around and then got killed by me. You want to avoid those long sight lines, so even if you're going to go left, right, it's very short distances, and as you see, I cut back and forth using those middle signs as cover. I didn't really fast forward much through this game. The next tough will I'll fast forward, but for this one, the action was fast enough that you didn't really need it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm twitchy. Why? Well, I don't just look at center crosshairs for enemies. Instead, I'll look all around my screen. And so if I'm covering areas, I'll use my peripheral, look at the entire screen, and then move a whole section of peripheral if I don't think there's any enemies that are going to be popping up within that. Because if you stay just at the middle of your screen, A, your gun's going to cover you up, and then B, you're going to become just kind of stuck into looking there. By keeping your eyes up on the entire map, that'll help you out. And then randomly, so, this is not the best one. I got random nade there. This IEDs, you gotta watch out. Sometimes it looks like they're on the floor above you, but sometimes they're stuck to the roof. And for some reason I failed on that guy, but my dog got him. So, a little lag there. Kind of missed him. Nope, there's a gun barrel. You try to pop IEDs. Save your teammates from running into them, get some points for it, and usually people, I don't know, people just don't seem like when they hear an ID go off, they're as worried about it as I would be. So try to call in my other dog. Oh, no, I did call it in because died, spawn death. And it's pretty much the first game, so I try to avoid the longest sidelines, but I still play pretty reckless, mostly relying on reflexes, which in that case made me think that guy was an enemy. We'll fast forward there, because that is the end of that game. So this next map, I'm going to play a little bit more, not really camper, but just long range, okay? So with this one, we're trying to control the spawn by isolating them in a certain area, and I get kind of anybody that happens to be spawning off center. Alright, this next one, I use the MR28 with a thermal and silencer. I use an IED, although I only throw like 2 down this whole game. I use quick draw, just ready up, dead silence, awareness, and sit rep. So very similar in that I've got sit rep, dead silence, and awareness, and quick draw, or ready up. But this time I'm using an IED and quick draw instead of steady aim and agility. Usually run up the middle and I can get at least 1 kill there, but not this time. So the good thing about the thermal, and the main reason I use it, is you can switch from long range to short range pretty easy. I don't like the red dot, the big square, but it works. So when you're going through a narrow area where you're at a disadvantage, you want to be going very slow, stealthy, really checking those corners, compared to like a vector or something where you can just run through and know that you're going to pull up faster and start shooting faster than somebody camping with one of these guns. Shoot the IEDs. Sometimes you get lucky, like I did with that other one. Anytime I hear gunshots, I usually freak out, but I don't know where that was coming from. I think it's farther back. Usually a lot of people camp in this wall. So I'm going to try to pop this IED, but looks like I won't be able to. There's a guy. So check these windows. They're camping these corners, watching this big glass doors. Keep an eye down here, but the thing is there's a lot of really good spots to camp down there, so you don't want to just stick your head out around there. So how does this type of gameplay, sitting in the middle like this, how does this help? Well, I mentioned long sight lines before. What this does is allows the quick runner guys to get through those long sight lines. You can't cross them out without being exposed at least a little bit. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping those open. Gosh, here I saw the ID. I was going to get a better angle out so I could blow it up. But I kind of forgot to look for the guy that just threw the IED. So his head was sticking out and I wasn't paying attention. But he didn't move, so I came back and got him. So there's a common place to camp is down under there and all that greenery. So just kind of do a quick inspection to make sure this guy's not coming back. But my friendly just spawned over there, which means that we probably spawn flipped. Here a guy over here. So as soon as I see him, I'm going to pop him. Okay, it's nice thing about awareness is it's really easy to tell the difference between friendly and enemy footsteps. Guy camped behind the food truck. And I can't see him. And some friendly's trying to shoot at me just because he probably got pissed at me from last game when I owned him. So there you go. He wasn't keeping an eye on the flips. His teammates were calling it. Not that mine were this game, but generally if I'm playing with my clan, we're calling out spawn flips like left and right. So try to control the spawns, but if you can't, then go ahead and call it out. Anytime you get to a long sight range, you really want to keep your gun up. Oh, there's a guy up there. I heard him shooting, right? And so I saw him just as I pulled my gun up, but I can't see him now. I'm not sure. I don't think I saw an enemy guy, so he's probably still up there. Oh, there he is. And gunshots over here. And guy camping right there. Awesome. Quick reload. Throw down an IED. So I saw an IED over there, so the reason I jumped on the rails was a little harder to see. And, that guy scared the crap out of me. Jump on the rail, it's a little bit different line of approach, different sight lines than they're expecting, hopefully. And so just to change it up a little bit. I think I hear a guy underneath me. My dog's not freaking out, which makes me this guy. My dog's not freaking out, which makes me think that there's not an enemy under there. No, there's a guy there. I hear him. He's right there. My dog's not. Oh crap. Oh, that was lucky. Didn't call him, got in the way. They got shots and deflected half of it. Guess that's a. Oh crap! Yep, there was an enemy down there. My dog just maybe he had a perk or something, lets him not be heard by dogs or whatever. So, oh, and I feel like I killed that guy, but missed him apparently. So now I'm on a 10 kill streak. One guy after the helicopter. So saw my helicopter shooting at this guy. I figured there was still a guy over here because my heli didn't kill anyone. And that was really lucky. So that's the guy that tried to kill me through the column earlier, right? But he couldn't, so he went back and that was kind of oh, that was the same guy. Doc Holliday is not going to be happy with me. So as you can tell, I'm moving. They're expecting me to be camping one certain area. And so I'm just, oh, there's a bunch of guys over here. I'm just moving cautiously through here. Trying to keep long sight lines clear, but I can't get back to that section of the map right now. Oh, that was a bad time to call in dog because there's a guy in the window. Nope, two guys in the window. The reason I went for the guy on the right first is he can back off a little bit easier than that far guy could. And so it's easier to get him after. So I'm going to grab another gun because I don't want to run out. But this one is the... this is an actual sniper rifle, so you can't toggle off the thermal. And that was a lucky reload spot because this guy was shooting at something. Not sure what I guess he was just spraying that wall, thinking I was going to be there because it's not like I threw down anything over there. Maybe there's a friendly over there. I don't really care. So keep an eye on this. Lots of moving. We'll speed up here. Once again, I'm going to just come back and check my corners here. I see an ID up there, so there's a guy somewhere. I can't get it. Oh, he's up here shooting friendly. Oh, there's his face. Sweet. Got my second. Oh, Doc Holliday. I'm sorry, dude. Got my second call. Then I died in the grass. Second helicopter called in. Use your perks for your advantage. You know, I see my dogs growling at something or my helicopter shooting at something, and maybe I can finish them off. Ooh, that was lucky. I mean, they just like me from the bar. I don't know if there's a guy on the grass, but the helicopter just got him. I don't know what that was, but it looked like. So, pretty much starting to wrap up the game. They're probably starting to rage because I just kind of tore him up there, especially Doc Holliday. He's a trooper for staying. Seems like I've been in like 5 or 6 times in a row there. So I'm just camping all of these, or checking all these long sight lines. I'm not camping. No, I'm just checking all these long sight lines. So that the guys running the Vector, running the pistols, running whatever can move through there. And even the assault rifles, if you got some guy that's sniping long range, you're kind of screwed. I'm not going to stay up there too long, so I learned my lesson. And there's another guy. He's in the bar. Bar just always good spot to check. Oh, food truck. I'm going to try to just shoot this guy through the food truck, but time ran out. It would totally look like a hacker kill if I did kill him, because no one else saw the fact that I just died from that, but it was shooting through. So anyway, that's long range, 33 and 5. It's pretty good for, you know, kind of camping and a couple just stupid moves, but haven't played in almost a week, so kind of rusty. So this one, alright, P226 with extended mags, throwing knife, agility, quick draw again, but this time I'm using, well, ready up quick draw. And I'm not using awareness. I swapped out awareness for agility. Why? This is kind of my run and gun, true just run and gun class. Your best defense here is the fact that you're fast. I saw Shadow. Don't know where it went, so it's on the roof. It's probably looking at my head. I'm just going to pop this guy. So anyway, this class is made for just running quick through areas. So if you got a guy camping in the back of the spawn and he's really laying waste to my teammates, I'll be able to run back there and take him out. Even if I only take him and one other guy out along the way, it's alright. So for that reason, I'm using support, right? Because I'm not expecting to get any 5 to 8 kill streaks or anything. Instead, I'm planning on getting a decent number of kills, but my actual streak's probably like highest of 3 or 4. Just averaging, 2-ish. This isn't my favorite pistol, but I'm just kind of working. Oh, heard that guy in the bar, and he probably heard me too. So, the problem with not using awareness is it's really hard to hear people. Got the first guy, second guy, got me. Kind of shot the wall there. And, oh great, Marco was camping there, so that's what this class is made for, is I'm going to run to him, run, jump, and fire. So, it helps prevent, because he's sitting right outside of our spawn. If he sat there and allowed to do that, he could mow down 6 or 7 guys that just spawn and start running forward and not really, thinking. So, helping the team out. Oh, same guy. Just decided to camp there. Somebody else is running around with the pistol. And, alright, well, I thought I heard the knife noise and it sounded like even a hit, but apparently didn't. I feel like they nerfed knife a little bit. It used to be, I feel like as long as you push the button in time, you were done, but now it seems like they still actually can shoot you. Heard the footsteps up there, and this guy jumps off or something. Blew up that car because I figure if it's going to kill someone, I want to get points for it. Some guy was chasing me. I don't know where he went. See a lot of zigzags, that means I'm trying to figure out where to go. Let's check the roof, and that guy died. Let's check right, check left, look both ways before crossing the street kind of thing. Try to pick up another gun so that I can get some more ammo in case my pistol runs out, because I grabbed that vest like 10 minutes ago. There's a guy. And there's that gun I was looking for. And oh crap, I'm dead. Oh no. So a vest I picked up like 10 minutes ago, yeah, that came in handy. And then I died just because I was looking up. So they're kind of doing the same thing to us, right? We're stuck in this little spawn area, except for that time they got us a little bit tight and I spawned out. But they keep us in that little spawn area, and none of our teammates are really watching anything but 3 angles or 4 angles. And so a lot of people should have been able to see him because they weren't looking. He was able to just get some easy kills there from that side door. So I shoot somebody there. Here's somebody under the bridge. Oh, there he was. I caught my Oracle in. Totally didn't see that guy. Microworld's camping outside the church again. Oracle. Slow motion so you could actually see it. I wasn't hacking. I saw another guy in the Oracle there. And got them both. Oracle's nice. You get a team of like 3. So you see these guys again hanging out. That looks so hackerish if you didn't notice that gun. And there was my death. And this was just me being dumb, but once again, this is run and gun, right? I'm not looking for the long sidelines. I know there's probably a guy or 2 there. Ooh, don't know how that guy got past me. So once again, help my teammate out. Yeah, I could grab Griffin, and yeah, I could probably get more kills than he could with it, but it's his care package. I'm gonna let him have it. So he just grabbed it. See this? Ow. So I heard that guy, so I just kind of guessed, but I wasn't expecting that guy sitting on top of the bus. Got that enemy fire and footsteps, but it was friendly. The enemy fire and footsteps were blown by the AD. There's 2 here. Go for the right one, and I expect this guy to come around the left, but apparently he heard me or saw me or just decided to backtrack. So this is where I just get owned for a little while. He's just sitting on the bridge there. The guy in the Griffin can't kill him because he's got that night out thing, so it's like a trophy system on steroids that fires. Killed him one. I'm stuck on this stupid brick, so I decided just to go another way to try to get the final kill, right? There's 2 left. Go for the random knife, and no luck. But, oh, there's one guy. Let me get second last kill. And, oh, this guy came back to see me. So, there you go. 25 and 15. Not great by any shape, means, form, fashion. But, where this class is good is that it's fast enough, hopefully, that I can run through those long sight lines I was talking about, and enemies that are using single shotguns can't see me. Anyway, that's the game.